right. What is poppin'? What is poppin'? Yeah. We got a good one today, y'all. Really good one today. Um, First of all, I'm gonna go over a little bit of what's been going on, right? Yesterday, it's interesting with in life that we have these decisions to make, right? We got a lot of decisions to make, which is why I call this executive decisions, right? Is because in the process of what you're doing every single day, right? Every single day, you're choosing, making decisions, going through life, right? So I was presented with an opportunity yesterday, okay? Presented with this opportunity to learn, very impromptu, very, um, very just spur of the moment. Hey, let's do this, right? Now, this is how I connect the dots of everything. Okay. There are certain decisions that I'll have in my timeline in my life that I will decide to go into because what I believe the future projection could produce from that decision. And the reason being is because of I love time travel movies so much, right? Why do I love time travel movies so much? Why do I love Back to the Future and all that stuff? Well, because it was one really important thing that I learned in those movies is that every single decision matters. Every single decision matters. When Doc Brown was telling Marty, right, he like, man, don't go back, don't look at anybody, don't change anything, don't step on a leaf. It was like he was tripping him out, right? He was like, dude, don't change nothing, don't change anything. That put me in the mind state of, oh, okay, I get it now. Every little thing you do, every single little thing you do affects the future. I'm talking about if you decide to get up and walk around the block, if you decide to take a different route to work, if you decide to put on the left pant leg first, all of that will affect your future. Do you understand how serious that is? Executive decisions, y'all. We're talking about executive decisions, y'all. All right. I made an executive decision to put my hair in a ponytail. All right. Nah, but I'm saying, y'all, listen, man. Um, Executive decisions, man. So here's the story because I'm like going over this. I just woke up, y'all. Okay, at 7 o'clock, 6:45, 6:45 ish. I just woke up. Here's the story. Here's how my yesterday went. After my workout and everything in the morning, right? So I'm on my Instagram stories this morning, kind of explaining what's going on. But I'm like, well, I'm about to go live. I'm gonna go ahead and just finish it up there, right? So that's what I'm gonna end up putting on there too. If you want the rest of the story, catch my live on YouTube. So anyway, um, here's what's going on, right? Yesterday, um, having a real deep discussion with Shay Cool's mom, yesterday. And now I appreciate her expertise in fashion, right? She's got a real good handle on it and not any like schooling or anything like that, just a real good desire and understanding and passion for it, right? Used to read the September issue for those of y'all who know what that is. You have magazines, GQ magazines, all type of stuff, right? Like it's a pretty trusted source of, yo, does this look right? I always go to her. I'm like, yo, does this look right? I've mentioned before that that's literally a part of how I developed a lot of my style is after meeting her. I used to question like, yo, what's up with, getting dressed and stuff like that. I didn't used to get dressed. I actually was that guy that used to dress in the decades before gear and stuff like that, right? I didn't catch up to the times. And one day I'll never forget it, man. I'll never ever forget it. One day she was like, dude, let's go to the mall. Let me dress you up. I'm like, what? She like, yeah, come on, let's go to the mall. Which is wow, that's just gonna trip me out because that's full cycle, right? We just did that exact same thing, but it was in a different wow, it was in a different timeline. Okay, and I'll go into that. But anyway, so this is probably like 10 years ago. Yeah. She like, dude, come on, man, because I'm still, I mean, we in the 2000s or something like that. I'm still wearing 90s gear, right? It's looking weird, and I'm overly baggy. This is when everything started trending to the slim stuff, right? I'm still wearing super baggy clothes, looking like I lost weight or something like that. That's what she actually said. She was like, I thought you lost weight or something. I'm like, dang, okay. Now in a particular time period, um, I was getting talked about, and I thought I figured out the gear. Um, but then I fell off, and I went into this hibernation for probably like a year or two, and just was off the grid. I wasn't talking to anybody. I wasn't going out. Um, I just stayed totally off the grid, right? So I probably was out for like 2 years of literally like not hanging out with people. I was in study mode. I was studying scripture, studying the Bible, trying to get myself together spiritually, right? So yeah, I was completely off the grid. I didn't even have a phone at that time. Um, and I didn't care. I was really to myself. I had lost my job. It was like around 2008, 2009. I had lost my job and everything. The market went crazy, and they was doing a lot of layoffs and stuff like that, right? So I was staying with my parents at the time, and I just decided to chill out for a couple years to really try and find out who I was. That's sometimes you got to take that time. That time period took me 2 years, but anyway, um, as I went through that process, she like, dude, I'm gonna take you to the mall, dude. Let's go. So we go to the mall, right? We go in the Express. We go into the man, it was like a crazy experience, dude. This is when I was like, yo, she know what's up. Like for real. Like this is something you really like doing, right? So we go into the mall, we go into Express, and she like, what you see? What you see out here? What you see out here? What you like? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Um, and she like, okay, well, I think this will look good on you. This will look good. Man, we end up grabbing like probably like 10, 12 outfits, right? 10, 12 outfits. I know. It's all good though. Don't trip. It's gonna fly by. It's gonna totally fly by. Um, but yeah, so we go into the dressing room, and I'm putting on these clothes, and my mind shifted. I'm thinking like I'm never gonna wear skinny stuff, and that's all goofy looking and blah blah blah. It was something about the energy behind it. She like, look here, put this on. Look, put this jacket on, put these pants on. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm looking at myself, and I'm like, this look dope. Like, wait, whoa. So right then and there, my mind is being completely blown. I'm being completely blown wide open. I'm like, I never thought to even put this type of combination together. So this is this is like probably right when we started talking, right? Right when we started dating and stuff like that, right? So now, after that experience, because my mind was completely tripped out, y'all. After that experience, I started putting hyper focus into it. I'm like, I gotta get back in the game. Before when the FUBU and all of that was the Rockports and all of that was uh popular, I felt like I had a good handle on it. But this was different. She taught me how to make it my own, how to make it mine, how to grab it and be like, yo, this is you, right? That's very key. That's incredibly key, because that like leveled my me up as a person. That's what leveled my who I am as a person. Yeah, the clothes don't make you, you make the clothes. That's when I realized that. And she was pointing out different stuff like, what calls out to you? What calls out to you? What speaks to you? At that time, wasn't nothing saying nothing. So I was just like, I don't know. But over time, right? Here's what I did. I went into a super hardcore education. Like, yo, every single time I was like, I was going to go get some clothes. I'm like, hey, can you come with me? Like a straight up stylist. I'm like, can you come with me? Can you? I'll be like, "Yeah, I'll get home. I'll get home after a big old clothes haul. I'm like, yo, how does this look? She'll be like, model it for me. Right? Tripping me out, dude. Because she enjoys that stuff. It wasn't just something that she was doing just because it was part of a job or something like that. She wasn't even doing anything in that field. Nope. It was just like, yo, let me see that. Them colors, I don't like them colors on you. I'm studying this, y'all. Studying it, listening to it. I'm like, yo. So she put me on hardcore game in wearing clothes. Even like how this different styles, just style period. She has like a ridiculous gift with that stuff. And I can say gift, but it could have just been a lot of study and education behind it, right? Which is where the talent comes from. It's like you just got a talent for it, you got an eye for it. But she's incredibly studious and just dives into certain things that she's passionate about. And so that's what ended up happening. But that ties into these executive decisions, y'all, because yesterday it was literally almost the exact same thing replicated, but now I'm at the last dragon, right? I'm at a new level. I'm like I'm building a brand. And so how do I want that to look? Not me, not how do I want me to look. Now I'm trying to build a brand, and how do I want that to look? Once again, she come through like, oh yeah, let's go to the mall right now. I'm like, what? I'm like working on stuff. I'm like, dude, what? So literally, I'm actually a little perturbed. I'm like, but why? So I sit there for a minute. I'm like, why am I upset though? Is it because I feel like it's interrupting my routine? I start thinking about Back to the Future, and I'm like, but this could be a crucial moment in my timeline, dude. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm like, let's go. Let's do it. And we got to pack up Cupcake and go get cool and all of this extra stuff. But I'm like, something is telling me, go. Like, don't worry about the extra decisions and all of that stuff. Like, don't worry about that, dude. It's you gonna need this. You're gonna appreciate this. Something was telling me that. So I'm just like, the future, man. I made an executive decision. I dropped everything I'm doing. I'm like, nope. Okay, cool. Let's go. Right? Let's do it. Don't know how it's going to affect anything else, but that what the goal of what I was trying to get of what type of clothes I should be making and blah blah blah. I'm like, if anything, she's got it. She knows how to draw that out of me, right? Not just delegate and be like, yo, this is what you need to do. So we go to Fashion Square Mall, y'all, the largest mall in Phoenix, Arizona. Um, all type of stores. I'm talking about. They got a Puma store, they got a Lacoste, they got Louis Vuitton, they got the Gucci store, they got Saint Laurent, they got Ferragamo, they got everything. Department stores in there. They got Macy's, they got Nordstrom's, they got everything, right? But she like, I think you a boutique brand. Just a little suggestion. You could be a straight up really cool you boutique brand, especially with how everything's compiling upon itself, and the symbol that you have now for your brand and stuff like that. Like, I really see some massive potential. Because you got that body, you got that look. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, so we take a field trip, impromptu field trip to the mall, y'all. So we in here, and she like, let's go into. I'm and totally in her element, man. I appreciate her so much for that, dude. Really, really, truly, because this was hardcore education. This was like straight magic school bus stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just took a field trip and went out there. And so we go into, I think it was like Gucci first. And she like, all right, I want you to look at the symbols. I want you to look at the name. Do you see the name anywhere? I want you to look at how the store is set up. Like, how's the store set up? You know what I mean? What feeling do you get? What are they trying to tell you that their brand represents? I'm like, yo, That's what I said. I was like, what is wow? I'm like, okay, dang. So now it's not, now I've leveled up from just, oh, how do I want to look? How do I want to dress? How do I, to how should a brand look? Level up. Same, it's like the same thing, but it went into a different realm, tripping me all the way out because I'm like, this was deja vu. We did the exact same thing we did when I wasn't dressed up 10 years ago. But now I'm at a different stage of what I'm trying to do. But yet the information applies. It's just at a bigger stage. So I'm like, wow, this is incredible information. I'm soaking it in now. Now I'm like, yo, we recording it for the documentary. I'm like, okay, like I need this information. Like this was supposed to happen. This was supposed to happen. Sometimes there'll be obligations. There'll be, oh, I had to post this, blah, blah, blah. Oh, or I had this, that, and the other. Sometimes, y'all, which is what this goes into, you will have to make an executive decision. And that timeline, that information at that point in time is incredibly important. Why? Because of the Back to the Future, y'all. Because of the Back to the Future. If I would have passed up that opportunity because, oh, I need to be disciplined and in my routine and blah blah blah, I would have missed out on an incredible educational experience. Do you understand that? Do you really understand what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. That's what those executive decisions are. And people go, oh no, well, you ain't disciplined and blah blah blah. Nah, dude. Nah. It wasn't about that. It was about, because everybody don't operate the same either, to try and put this blanket out. I'm straight all hardcore intuition. That was a hardcore intuitive tug. Like, you should go out there. I'm like, who's telling me that? I gotta go. I gotta go. Let's do this. Let's pack up the kids and go. Let's go do it. And it was the greatest decision I've made in a couple days because of what? Because now I'm like, yo, got a hardcore goal style aesthetic that I'm going for, and I'm gonna hone in on that and go forward. I would have still been confused. I would have still been like, oh, let's try this and let's do this and let's do this. Nope. Nope. Got a straight goal now. Got a straight up goal now. Like, now what that executive decision did is, in a whole different thing that I was a little confused on, it scrunched that timeline completely from a whole bunch of different trial and error of almost repeating old mistakes and all type of stuff. It was like, nope, we're going to have you hyper focus on this, and this is what you're going to do now, and then make sure you focus on that, and now we can get past that and you start working on this. That's what it did, because otherwise I would have been kind of still in a well, this that, no, it's like, this is what you're gonna do, and now this is what you're gonna hone in on, and this is what you're gonna stick to, and go from there, and this is what your brand's gonna start off with, and this is how it's gonna represent itself. I'm like, wow, because I'm telling you, man, it was like, what? Who does that? Who goes into a store and be like, yo, what does the stores feel like? What do you notice about it? It was like straight collegiate freaking information, dude. Like, okay, and then it was the, what did they start off with? Because everybody doesn't start off with a whole bunch of stuff, with shoes, with tank tops, with this, with that, with that. Everybody didn't start off with that. She was like, what do you think Gucci started off with? I'm like, wow, it's a great question. I can still look it up. I really don't know. But I was like, I think it might be the bags. She was like, yeah, I think it was the bags too. We just kind of talking about it. Like, I think it was the bags. Then it was like Louis Vuitton, right? Everybody wearing the belts, the shoes. It's all this extra stuff now. What did they start off with? Oh, they started off with luggage. Oh, who knew? But who knew that them starting off with a particular thing would branch off into now everything, fashionable clothes and shoes and all this extra, right? But no, at first they started off, this is what we do. So that gave me a bunch of clarity. You can't, that's priceless. That's priceless when you get a moment of clarity like that. It's priceless, man. You can't put a price tag on that. So I'm like, okay, you can't even quantify the price for your time in that time frame. That was invaluable. That was invaluable to me. I'm like, wow. Then we go into Lacoste. Like, what you think they started off with? And I'm like, I remember always seeing a lot of polos when they came out, this, that, and the other. So boom, automatically I'm like, oh, you you gotta start off with that one kick, like Bruce Lee. I do not fear the man who has 1,000 different moves, who has practiced 1,000 different moves. I fear the man who has practiced one kick 1,000 times. Why? Because if you hone in on that specific, if I hone in on just this one specific thing, I'm going to get deadly proficient at it. Do you understand that? Basketball players usually only play basketball. And when they hone in on that, they get deadly proficient at it. It's in everything. It's how we master stuff. People say, "Oh, you should." The one book by Dr. Caroline Leaf that I was listening to, she was like, multitasking is wrong. It's not, you're not supposed to be doing that. You're not supposed to be all over the place. She called it milkshake multitasking. She was like, the brain ain't designed to do that. It's designed to be like, yo, let's go in on this one focus. Let's get it. Let's really, really hone in on that. And you think about it, that's what we do. Cupcake now starting to move her head. Like, she's sitting down, she can move her neck. She just be like, I'm like, what is she doing, dude? What is she doing? But what is she doing? She's focusing on one thing at a time, right? Now she can move. She was focusing on rolling over for like the past couple of weeks. Now she can roll over, right? And now she be moving her head because she can move her neck. She like, oh, I can move my neck side to side. Oh, okay. That's how we design, y'all. That's how we're designed. We're designed to boom, hit that, master it. Boom, hit that, master it. She not trying to do all of this extra, all of this extra. When my son, I remember, and I'm about to see it again with Cupcake, when Cool was learning how to walk, that's what his practice was. On a daily basis, he would get up, he would hold on to the couch, he would just slide to the left, slide to the right. He was straight doing the cha-cha real smooth. All right. The cha-cha real smooth, y'all. And that's what I'm like, oh man. So that's the huge clarity that I got yesterday. But now I'm gonna dive some more into executive decisions because here's what this costed me. Here's what this costed me. And I almost woke up upset, but I had to realize that I had to pay for that priceless information, right? It's always gonna be a cost. I switched the timeline so I can get this information, right? I switched off oh yeah, rigid routine, blah, blah, blah. Is that more important than what I just got yesterday? Nope. Nope. So here's what happened, right? So we in the mall for like 4 hours, right? I had a 4 hour crash course. And we also took some, on a side note, there's a selfie store in there. There's a selfie store in there, and me and Cool had a freaking photo shoot. Me and Cool had a photo shoot, man. Oh yeah, I'm about to be posting some pictures, dude. Me and Cool had a photo shoot, man. It's on and popping, dude. And this dude had the time of his life. I created a ridiculous memory for my son. Y'all gonna make me get emotional. That executive decision helped me to create memories. I gotta get up and work out, and I gotta blah blah blah, and I'm gonna be tired, and all of these different things that came up in my head. Listen, y'all. Listen, Johnny, check this out, dog. Let me pause real quick. Let me read this, man. I feel hopeless. I work hard for years and just tread water. I feel like I'm losing ground now a bit. Feel tired and hopeless, especially in light of what's coming. I suck at life, so it goes. Bro, that is, dude, here's what's tripped out. I literally just was saying that this morning because I was so pissed that I didn't wake up for the workout, right? 5:15. Here's what happened again, right? We get home. It was a 4-hour crash course, dude. We was there from like 4:30 to 8:30. And so I'm tired. I had to drive there. It's a half an hour drive, half an hour back. We get home. It's like 10 o'clock. Cupcake's wide awake. She's take a cat nap in the car, and then wake up full bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when we get home. Like, what are you doing, dude? Like, that's how I'm looking at her and talk to her. Like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you woke like this? But hey, that was the payment. That was the payment for me interrupting this timeline of events, this timeline of this discipline and blah blah blah, what everybody be talking about, man. We supposed to be living free, y'all. And nobody's supposed to be, oh, you gotta wake up at this time. Who says that, dude? Who made that up, man? The fools that's trying to put you in a box. Because if we were supposed to, if we are living the way we were supposed to, the way we were designed, the way God designed it, we would be waking up at any time. You understand that, right? Now I get it. There's stuff that we got to do now because of the construct that we put up, this matrix that we decided to design. But what about how God designed it, right? Do you think he was saying, "Hey, Adam, you better be up at 5:15, man. I need you to be out here." Like, come on, man. So look, um, so there are moments in time where I'm like, dude, F that. Cause I'm a human being out here existing and I can decide. And I can decide. So that's what I did. So I woke up this morning, right? Cause Cupcake didn't go to sleep till midnight. Cupcake didn't go to sleep till midnight. We in here trying to get her to sleep. She's screaming to the top of her lungs, right? She wake up a little bit. She was waking up kind of in the middle of the night. Wakes up at 3 a.m. I look at my phone. It's 3 a.m. I'm like, okay, I gotta get to work and I gotta do the. Man, I looked at the clock. I said, dude, look, you did this the last time, kid. I said, you did this the last time, dog. You was running yourself on empty, bro. You ran yourself on empty, bro. And for what? And for what? For some people that didn't like you anyway. Like, come on, man. For what, dude? There was no purpose behind that, really. But besides learning that, okay, look, so this is the time frame. Okay. And so now do I have the time and space to be able to just wake up when I decide to and then go ahead and make sure that um I do get the main objectives done in the day? Yeah. So I was like, no, what's more important? My health. My health is more important and sleep is a part of that. So guess what? I'm going back to sleep. Executive decision. Why? Because I wasn't getting sleep, working erroneously for no real reason, just because it was a feeling that I had to, right? A feeling that I had to be there at 5:15, right? No. No, executive decisions. I'm not coming in today. And that's what I did. And the tail end of it, it was executive decisions made. I'm not coming in. No, because my health is more important, right? Don't nobody else care about my health. Your job don't care about your health. That job didn't care about my health. I was sick. I got extra sick. Didn't care about my health. It was like, oh, why aren't you performing? Get out of here with that, dude. Get out of here with that, right? So I'm like, yo, my body needs sleep. That's what that's what I found out through this all of these different experiences. I figured out, yo, I need sleep. Executive decision. Okay, Kev, go back to bed until your body automatically wakes up. At 3 a.m., I go put Cupcake in the other room with her mom. And I'm like, Yeah, executive decision. Go back to sleep, Kev. You're not finna go work out on 3 hours of sleep. That ain't beneficial at all. That ain't discipline at all. That's damaging yourself behind an idea that people are out here portraying. Ain't trying to hear that. That ain't how my body work. Executive decision. Here's how my body work. Here's how I'm going to conduct myself going forward. Right? You got to do that sometimes, y'all. You got to do that sometimes, man. You got to be like, yo, if I'm not working, myself efficiently, productively, beautifully, nothing else works, y'all. Right? Man, dude, you can work yourself to death, dude. You can work yourself to death. And sometimes I'm telling you, you're gonna have to go up to that job and it seemed wrong. They're gonna make you feel like it seemed wrong. Like, no, I'm taking an extra week off. Cause y'all crazy. That's why. So I'm taking a whole week off. Cause y'all tripping. Yes, we have people that we have to take care of, but I'm extending myself more than I ever have in my lifetime for people. And I care about people, and I'm giving people mindset things to ponder on, to meditate on, because I care about people, and it's helping them to think about their lives differently. So yeah, man, Johnny, check this out, dog. Don't beat yourself up, because that's part of the system, bro. The system just got you tripping. The system just got you tripping, dude. There's nothing wrong with you, dog. There's nothing going on. You're fine. You're totally fine. You're beautiful. You're amazing. You're incredibly powerful right now. That's all you got to do is shift that. And that's what I did when I woke up. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm, come on, man. Who are you, Kev? Don't let, well, I didn't get my workout in. I didn't get to go on my stories and be like, hey, I woke up at 5:15 again. Who cares, man? Cats out here getting up early. Oh, I get up early all the time. Who cares? Who cares, man? Because really what matters is the execution of things. And yesterday I executed effectively. That costed me this morning. That costed Cupcake to stay up because we didn't stay on the routine of putting her to sleep and blah blah blah. No, that was what it costed, and that's fine. So tomorrow's payment is, yo, get a little bit more sleep, Kev. Okay? Get a little bit more sleep, but get the main objectives done. Okay? You still got this. You still got this, Johnny. Don't trip. Don't trip, man. I know you could be feeling a particular type of way, like you losing ground, but you're not losing ground, bro. You learning. You're learning, dog. That's all it is. It's just a very uncomfortable way of learning. And that's what that was. I'm waking up at midnight and, I'm trying to go to sleep at midnight. I wake up at 3 a.m. It's like, I'm like, I wish and then I'm mad at the baby because the baby is waking up. And it's like, no, for what? No, that's not how this go. That's not how this go. This kid is trying to learn and grow and has no idea and didn't even ask to be here and has no idea how all of this stuff works. What would be the nerve? What would be the silly goofball of being mad at something that has zero clue what it's doing here and just trying to figure everything out? No, so let's redirect that energy. Let me think about what's actually happening here. Could I possibly be getting mad at a child that has nothing? That has nothing. That's literally just trying to learn how to make it. And that's what I'm saying. That's what the jobs, that's what these employers, that's what these gurus are trying to tell you. They don't even know that they in a box too. They straight up in a box. They doing something right now that they don't like. Talking about whatever they talking about, and they don't even like it, and they know they don't like it, but now they stuck in a box because they put themselves in a box. They put themselves in a box. The military box, right? I appreciate everybody that did the service and everything, and it gives you a measure of understanding, but I'm telling you, dude, is to strip you away from really being being, man. Because first of all, we ain't even supposed to be killing each other. All right, don't get me started on that. But here's the deal, y'all. How are we supposed to truly operate as human beings on this earth that we have been gifted, that people are trying to make you pay for where you are, saying that they own a piece of land that we were all gifted? Okay, don't get me started on that, man, because this it's the whole money game, man. We're not in light of what's coming, Johnny. What you say what's coming, bro? You tell the world what's coming, dog. And that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to tell them, yo, this brand is coming, y'all. You see the YouTube channel. If y'all on my YouTube channel, look at the new symbol. That's the crown. I'm coming for the crown. It's a wrap, y'all. This all happened for a reason. I'm on this path for a reason. I'm about to take over. They gonna realize what was lost. 1,000. The key, the truth, the king. I built this, man. I built that whole thing. Whole thing. 1,000. I can say that confidently. So look, here's what's up, y'all. Okay? Here's what's up. You you make the executive decision. Okay? All right? And that part of the self-care of recognizing, yo, I can't not be healthy and try to operate this. And especially because the house is a little sick, there's little sniffles and stuff going around. I'm not trying to be sick. And what did I learn in that process of, oh, go, 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 oh, I gotta, no, I don't operate like that. I don't operate like that. Because what happened? I got super sick to where my body was like, yo, yeah, we don't operate like this. I'm shutting you down. So I'm not about to do that again. Otherwise, I'm clinically insane if I go through the exact same process, the exact same way, thinking based off of what these people are telling you. Oh, I wake up this early in the morning. It's who cares? Does that work for you, though? Does that work for you? Or is it destroying your body? It's executive decisions, dude. Think about it. Is what I'm doing destroying my body? Is what I'm doing destroying my mind? You got to make an executive decision and you got to plan your escape. You got to bounce. That's how it's got to go, man. That's how it's got to go, man. And I appreciate you guys sending Johnny some love here, man. You know what I mean? Like, this is what it's about, man. It's about helping people, truly helping people find their purpose. It really ain't got nothing to do with the money, Johnny. And whatever's coming, ain't nothing coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. That's what's coming. And that's the approach that I want you to take, bro. Don't worry, don't be worried about the news and what these people, oh, you better get prepared and blah blah. Man, get out of here, dude. It's that same sound over and over and over again. No. No. I run this. I run this. I run this. See what I'm saying? That's how executive decisions out here, dog. You gotta be like, no, I run this. And that's the same thing I was doing while I was there. I kept saying that. Dude, don't none of that stuff matter. What? Oh, they talking about the shortage. Oh, they talking about this. Oh, we gotta prepare. Like, prepare for what, dog? Prepare for me. That's what you need to do. Is prepare for me, because I'm coming. So get ready. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. And I'm not playing no games with that. I'm not gassing myself up or nothing like that. This is what I think in my mind. This is how I operate. And I want people to feel that type of a power, because I don't care what's going on outside of here. I don't care if gas $10. It don't matter. It don't matter, y'all. I'm trying to tell you it don't matter, dude. Mindset matters more than anything else. What are you thinking up here? That's the goal, man. That's the key, is truly getting control of that. Because if we all can get control of that, do you understand that life changes drastically? because we're all energy. And what is that? That's raising your energetic vibration. And that's in turn going to make everything better. Do you understand? It's going to start helping these ridiculous people. Oh, you better prepare to be like, yo, shut that up, man. Shut that up, dude. What are you passing on fear messages and scare tactics for? No, that doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. I'm going into this like, yo, I'm about to make these moves. That's what's about to happen. And I stand as one and I come as 1,000. Do you understand that? I'm a whole army out here building this by myself. You see what I'm saying? And that's the mentality that I kept. I'm like, I'm a one-man army in here. And so that's what happened. That's what had to go down. It's like, okay, here you go. Here you go. Be that one-man army then. And be what you are preaching out here, and be what you're designed to do. Now, is that to say that I'm going to shy away from assistance and from help and stuff like that? No, absolutely not. But the sheer utter confidence that you need to have in yourself to do things, to operate in this life, and to be unbothered by the distractions and the fear tactics and the preparation. They were saying they were saying prepare last year, dude. You better prepare. You better prepare. They were saying that last year, dude. What happened? What happened? What we have to prepare for the toilet paper to. I had to prepare for the toilet paper to have a shortage. Did I have to prepare for that? Did I have to prepare for this crypto crash that just happened? Did I have to prepare for that? No, I'm doing the things that I'm supposed to be doing. I was dollar cost averaging in. I'm stacking the chips, man. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing the activities. So am I gonna be worried? Am I gonna be all, oh my God, what's gonna happen to my family? No, dude. I don't operate like that. And I don't like being around that energy. I'm not gonna be in that energy. And so there will be a separation that happens. And so that's I need y'all. I need y'all to get real confident in what you can do, helping the world find its purpose, man. I'm telling you, because once we do this, the entire landscape of living is going to change. Instead of being fearful, oh, you better, the elites are, dude, the elites can't hold me. The elites can't hold me if they wanted to. They can't. You understand that? I will walk in a room full of billionaires and look like the billionaire. You see what I'm saying? I walk in there and they gonna compliment me. Oh, what you, oh, yeah, what's that? That's how, I ain't finna be shook by nobody. No people that got money. I ain't finna be like, oh yeah, oh no, dude. No, dude. Because that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Do you understand that, man? It's an idea that we created. Who cares how much money you got? I mean, who cares? What impact are you making on people on a daily basis? That's the important part. How are you helping somebody in their life to understand that they have miraculous, phenomenal cosmic power inside of them? But you ain't telling them that. You telling them about, oh, you're gonna lose your 401k and all this. Who cares, dude? Who cares? Do you know who you are? Do you know who you are? Yeah, you need to figure that out first. And that's always my recommendation. Figure that out first, because that's the most important. And I'm so blessed. I thank God every day that I had the time to do that, because that's why I am the way I am now. That's why when I walk into places, they shook. Like, oh, wait, oh, here come Kev, man. Here come Kev with his look and his shoes and his glasses and his hair and here he come. Here he come. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll walk into that building right now and set it ablaze. Like, oh, here comes Kev. Here comes Kev. But when you are surrounded by people who don't have that same effect, it's time to move around, man. It's time to move around, plain and simple, because you are the one. And that's why y'all on here, man. Anybody that's watching this, that's why y'all on here. It's not meant to be for everybody, dude. And that's why I know the game. I know it. It's not for everybody, dude. It's not for the ones that be like, oh, I don't, my stomach's bloated and I'm blah, 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 blah. It's not for that. It's not for those people, man. If you're doing that, you got some real inner work to do. Okay. You need time to yourself to really figure out who you are and what you want to do. Cause I've been there. Oh man, I watched porn yesterday. Oh, I'm such a jerk. I'm such an idiot. Like, what am I doing? Like, why? I've been there, dude. It don't matter how drastic it is. It's you against you. It don't matter how drastic the occurrence is. No, did I have to do steroids? Did I have to do, did I have to get addicted to something? What, weed? I was addicted to weed for a particular time period, and then I shut that off cold turkey. It's the same mechanism, dude. It's the same mechanism. Is it as hard of a pull? Probably not, but it's the same principles. It's the same idea mechanistically. Is to be like, no, is to say no to that and be like, okay, now some things have adverse effects and you will go through that. Well, those withdrawals, because the stronger the pull, the addiction, the more the withdrawal. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. It's the same mechanistically, y'all. So look, we got the recovery program that's gonna come in. These ideas, the focus, the vision, the mindset, y'all. I'm telling you, dude. I'm not here to play games, y'all. I'm not here to play games. I'm not here to build no legacy on wealth. I'm here to build a legacy on impact. All right. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to literally make you think. Critical thinking has been taken out of the curriculum of schooling. Why? Because they don't want you to do it no more. Because that's what's changing everything. That's what's making them lose their power. Anytime somebody say, I want to be looked up. I want to be looked up for my net worth. You got a problem. Yeah, you got a problem. Because what that got to do with anything? What that got to do with anything, dude? Who cares? How are you affecting people's lives every single day? How are you helping them to recognize their inner strength every single day? I'm out here, Mr. Miyagi, dude, with the basics, with the basic topics. Pain is in the mind. With the basic topics, dude. But when you figure it out and you really understand it, you're like, wait a minute. Change your whole man. Change your whole perspective, dude. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, y'all. I'm telling you, y'all. See, got together with a kid we helped put through college. He is not a controller at a company that has gone from 8 mil to 1.2 bill in 5 years, launching his own blockchain registry. Made me feel, see, champion those things, dude. Johnny, that's what I'm talking about, man. You know how much you've impacted that man's life? Helped him get through college? You know how much he appreciate that? Changed an entire life, which changes the future. Executive decisions, y'all. Come on. Come on. Executive decisions, y'all. Helping, making an impact. That's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. And you know what? You know what? Here, let me give you this. Because you might make an impact on somebody and they don't even appreciate it. They don't even act like they recognize how drastically you changed their life by the ideals and your way of living. I said, I'm going to follow Jesus. And then it was replicated. Do you understand what I'm talking about? It don't matter. It don't matter. It's how is it affecting the future of things? And so God, like, okay, I'm putting you over here now. Now I'm putting you in this spot because now this is how I want you to affect people. Like, boom, you affected multiple timelines through how you conducted yourself. Because it wouldn't be where it's at if I wasn't there. That's 1,000. That's the truth. You see what I'm saying? But now God just was like, yo, okay, boom. Mission complete. Appreciate that. Here we go. Now here we go. Now this is where I want you to be at. You got to be able to move and roll with what he's telling you to do. And that's just how it's going to be. So don't be sad sometimes where it's like you got to part ways and things like that. It's God leading you. Are you listening? Are you listening? And since I get these gifts, I get the Instagram, I get the ideas, I get the people helping, it's God like, yo, I'm guiding you, man. Here it go. Here it come. Get ready. I'm getting you prepared. You got all of the skills now. You got all of the information, all of the knowledge. Just go ahead, just build it. I'm gonna be working in the background. That's how it goes down, y'all. So yeah. Um yeah, man. Johnny, that's incredible, man, because you didn't affect just that person. You didn't affect just that young man or that young woman. Because now they're out and affecting millions of people, especially with it. I mean, a $1.2 billion company, they're affecting a lot of people by how they're conducting themselves, by the opportunity that they received through you. That's what's important. And so how many people are being affected by how I was conducting myself in the last 5 years? Yeah, that's what it's about. That's what it's about. It ain't about what I got and what I'm getting and all of that extra stuff. I saw that. I see it now. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, God just wants you to be like, I'm hitting you with some hardcore training, man. Because you could be like, oh, well, why don't I? And why them this? And why, you know? But it's like, no, let's shift the perspective. Look at what you did. Look at how you affected everything in your life for that past 5 years. Look at how they listened to you like you were the leader. Because I was, plain and simple. And I am, plain and simple. So, yeah. Yep. Love you guys, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Yeah, no, Johnny, this was perfect, man. I told you I was feeling that way, bro. I'm like, oh my God, I didn't go to the workout. Oh, it's like, dude, executive decisions, man. That's what this was about. It's about executive decisions, man. That's all. So not at all, not a bummer at all, bro. Thank you for being vulnerable. I really appreciate that. Thank you for putting yourself out there and explaining how you feel because we're able to all collectively send you that energy, man, to give you that energy back and to be like, yo, you got this. No, you got this. Don't trip. We all get in our head like that. Do not trip. I was just thinking like that this morning. We all get in our heads like that. Okay, it's totally fine, but just recognize, just like you did, that's what we have to do. We have to pull from our accomplishments. We have to pull from our experience to understand, oh, wait, no, I'm dope. I forgot. I forgot. I forgot. This is legendary. This is legendary, Johnny. That's legendary. Don't nobody need to see it but God, bro. Don't nobody need to see it but God. It don't have to be this big old grand, oh, this is the man that helped and blah, 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 and put you on the stage. No, God see you. God see you. The angels see you. He like, yeah, appreciate you, man. Thank you for doing that. And he gonna show you how he appreciate it. You will see it. You will see it. But don't beat your own self up, though. He don't want you to do that. He don't want you to beat your own self up too much. He like, dude, hold on, man. You got this. Come on, hold on. Don't trip. Don't trip. And you see how we do it? You see how we do it? This is how we do it, man. This how we do it. Appreciate you, Brandon. Didn't see that. What's up, Lexi? What's up, y'all? Yeah, see, and that, man, thank you for sending me that type of energy, Lexi. Thank you. You know, thank you guys for sending me that type of energy, man. Because I promise you, that's why it's waiting so long, man. Because I'm different. I'm built different. I'm built completely different, dude. I literally be thinking when I obtain all of the everything that I'm obtaining, I'm like, how can I literally impact the earth on a ridiculous scale? And it's not gonna be. I don't even if man, dude, it's interesting because once I get a particular amount, I'm gonna be giving it away like I do now. And people see, people know, people that get with me know how I get down. We all go out to eat. I'm like, "Psst, it's nothing. It's nothing." And I ain't working with a whole lot. I'm not working with a whole lot, but what am I doing my mind? I'm like, I'm gonna take care of everybody. I'm gonna take care of everybody. I cannot be taken advantage of. I cannot be taken advantage of. That's not even in my head. I could literally go into that and be like, oh, I was taken advantage of. No, no, I can't be taken advantage of. My mission is complete. Now it's on to the next one. It's on to the next one. And now if I get a particular, like, like we hear that Elon Musk and Kanye and them, like, people are building schools and stuff like that. I'm talking about what's wrong with the people not getting water? What's wrong with people not getting water? Why? Like, huh? How am I able to just go into the kitchen and get some water, but it's people out here who can't get clean water? I'm on it. That's that hero stuff I'm talking about. Y'all just wait. Y'all just wait. It say that wealth make the person more of what they are. So if a person has a lot of wealth, if a person has a lot of businesses right now, what are they doing? What are they doing? You see what I'm saying? Once I, man, the yesterday, and then yesterday, to cap this off, y'all, this lady almost cried. I decided to be quiet. Cool wanted some candy. Went up to the counter. Now the counter, I'm like, oh, that's how I knew I was doing a good job. Go up to the counter, the lady like, okay, here, cool. We letting him pay for it. She like, here, okay. Now it says, do you want to donate to charity? He look at me, he look at his mom. I'm like, what you want to do, man? He was like, I want to donate. Nigga, excuse me. I'm like, I'm doing my job. I'm doing my job. Yeah. Yeah. So just wait. Cause the moment I'm gonna be out here flying like Superman, saving lives, fixing this stuff. Cause it's a lot to fix. It's a lot to fix, y'all. We got a lot of work to do. And I'm only hitting one aspect of it, the mindset of it, y'all. There's a lot. There's a lot that's going on, man. And you guys are a part of that Avenger team. You guys are a part of that Avenger team, and you're going to discover your powers, and you're going to start doing what you need to do. I'm telling you, if I have the opportunity to allow you to be completely you 1000%, I am on that. I am literally going to truly figure it out. It's going to be a lot of trials and tribulations because of what we set up, but I'm going to figure out a way to allow you to completely be you. Wake up when you want to, do the stuff you want to. Yes, have a form of discipline, not get willy-nilly. Don't overdrink, oversleep, overspend, over all of this. Don't go overboard with the stuff, because you can't do that. There's a balance that needs to happen with that. But I'm telling you, once you discover who you truly are, the balance automatically comes to you. And that's what I'm constantly doing. That's what I was like, okay, I woke up. Oh, okay, I woke up. Okay, let's balance that out. It's just balancing it out, man. It's just balancing it out over and over and over again, balancing it out, balancing it out. See, and I appreciate that, Lexi. I really, truly, truly, truly appreciate that, Lexi. And you want to know why? You want to know why? For the people that's watching this, you want to know why this makes a difference? Is because I don't really know Lexi, y'all. We don't really talk on a daily basis or anything like that. You see what I'm saying? How did I help her to become a better person? By coming on here and just speaking my truth and being myself, and really trying to champion the self-development, and really, really trying my best to help people to feel the confidence, the strength, the power, the focus, the all of that I feel inside of my body. Like I said, don't none of this stuff outside of anything. My foundation is God, man. And I know he got my back because I'm trying to help people as much as possible. And that's the truth. There's no hidden agendas. There's none of that stuff. That's the real life 1000% truth, y'all. I do. I have a problem sometimes with loving people too much more than I love myself, man. I'll be ready to overextend myself more than I give myself, y'all. And that's the balance again. And now I'm making executive decisions again. It's like I gotta pay attention, man. I gotta pay attention to, okay, do I have enough energy for this? Or if I do decide to do this, what are the future things that I need to make sure that I'm doing so that I can balance this out, man? So that I can balance this out, y'all. But yeah, I just went a whole hour solo. It's tripping me out. But yeah, yeah, we all have moments like that, y'all. We all got moments like that. And like me and Figs was talking, it's not really too much to just ignore it, right? You got to put it on yourself. You got to be like, no, I got to do better. You know, you do have to say that. You do got to be like, I got to do better. And that was an instance where it was like, okay, but what's my goal? What am I doing? Am I still shooting towards that target? Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. So, again, the decision that was made caused the other events to happen, but the education to me was important. It's just a lot to think about, man. It's a lot going on. It'd be a lot in my head, y'all. So don't don't get it twisted. I really appreciate these comments, y'all. Like for real, man. Because man, dude. Yeah, man. The mission of this company, y'all, Mindset Matters, is to help the world find its purpose, y'all. All right. The principles are to have God to lead us in our thoughts, in our words, and in our actions. All right. Mindset matters more than anything else. That's the motto. We got the foundation. It's here. We just waiting for the world to catch up. That's it. That's it, y'all. So as I continue to build the foundational structure of things, um, yeah, just wait on it. Just wait on it, man. I I I appreciate y'all, man. I really, really do, man. I really, really appreciate these comments and stuff like that because it's not like I'm trying to get y'all to say these things. It's I'm literally trying to help for you to think differently, for you to critically think about things that I'm only thinking about to me, myself, and God, man. Like for real. And from what I can tell, he's like, this is what you need to be doing. This is what people need. People need mindset right now. So that's what I'm on. That's what I'm on. So I'm truly incredibly grateful that God decided to use me to affect you guys in this way. Because I mean, it brings me great fulfillment, man. Great fulfillment. That alone. That alone, y'all. So um I really appreciate y'all, man. I really appreciate y'all, man. Now, look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look at the people that are here. Look at the comments. Look at the comments, y'all. Okay? Man, dude. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I really appreciate you legendary folks out here, man. I really appreciate y'all being on here, man. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, y'all. Thank you so much for being on here. For real. Because you don't have to be here at 7:30. You know what I mean? You don't have to be here, man. And I know that and I totally understand that. I totally understand that, man. Um, I'm glad again God was able to use me that way. So um yeah, yeah. We about to change the world, y'all. For real. Like not just saying it. This ain't a gimmick. I'm dead serious with this, y'all. Why? Why? As a kid, when they was asking all the kids like what you want to be when you grow up, that was literally the only thing I could think of. I was like, I want to be a superhero, dude. Like for real. Like I didn't want to be a cop. I didn't want to be a doctor, firefighter, nothing like that. And those are hero work. That is hero work. But what I was talking about was something that I ain't never seen before. I didn't know how to explain it. That was the only way I knew how to describe it. Was I want to be a freaking superhero, dude. Like I'm trying to save the world, and dead serious, like dead serious, man. So, and I believe it starts here. I don't think it's in anything else. It's nothing outside of you. It's nothing outside of you. It's none of that tangible stuff. It's literally right here because we can change that idea. We can change that idea. I can be like, yo, this is worth 3,000, and it'll be that if we all collectively agree upon it. You see what I'm saying? That's the power. It's right here. Mindset matters more than anything else, y'all. Do you understand that? Please understand that. So yeah, um, be looking on, be looking for some of this stuff, y'all. Yeah, I got some. These are. Let me put this up because this is part of the clothing brand's logo. I'm gonna put this in the top right corner, right here. That's what y'all gonna see going forward, man. Silent killer, man. um, that's what y'all gonna see, man, for the clothes. I'm gonna start busting that symbol because that's the mindset matters clothing, man. It's on and popping, y'all. I'm focused, slow and steady, man, like the tortoise. I'm not on the fast track. I'm not trying to hurry up and get this, blah blah blah, all of this stuff. No, no, it's gonna be very methodical. It's gonna be very important. It's going to be very well thought out and executed. It's not going to be a game. It's not going to be rush, rush, rush. Don't let nobody rush you. Okay. Your process is your process. And you need to go through that and you need to fully embody that and understand that. But yeah. I don't want to get too crazy. I can't go overboard even on the live and with having these discussions, right? There's a measure of discipline that we want to have within ourselves. So I really, really appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Look at that. Love all of you, man. Love all of you guys. Love all of you guys. All right. You guys are amazing, man. You guys are amazing. Please know that, man. Please know that, dude. You have ridiculous potential inside of you. And I want to bring it out so bad. I want to see it. I want to see it. I'm fascinated with people in their lives and what their potential holds. All right. Yeah. We got this, y'all. We got this, y'all. All right. Love you guys. Thanks, Johnny. Love you guys very, very much. All right. Remember to keep in mind that mindset matters more than anything else. More than anything else, y'all. It matters more than anything else. Okay. Anything, things, things. The mindset is what creates the things. The mind. Okay. The ideas, the inception of it all. So yeah, have a fantastic rest of your day. All right. Switch that mindset. Feel great about what you're doing and what you've accomplished and what you've done. Okay. And have a phenomenal rest of the week. All right. I'll see y'all Thursday, same time, 7:30, where this was an impromptu the thing. I woke up, I'm like, executive decisions. We gonna talk about that. But yeah, That's how we gonna do it, y'all. That's how we gonna do it. 7:30. I will see y'all again here, uh, same place, same time on Thursday. And appreciate you guys very, very much. Love you guys very, very much. Continue to be incredible. Um, I will. I will. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. I'm working on it. Um, I'm working on it. But yeah, love you guys. Appreciate you. Thank you for that. You know what I mean? Thank you for the support, man. Thank you for the support, man. I got work to do, and y'all relying on me. And just like a hero, I better do my training, and I better go into this dead serious. And yes, I am. Yes, I am. All right. Love you guys very, very much. Have a again, just know that you're great. Okay, you're doing great things. You guys are really you being here shows that. All right. Focus on the good, because we focus on the bad so much. Just focus on the good, man. All right. I'm going over anytime out, y'all. All right. I'm out.